everyone, it's Casey here. So this video is going to be a little bit different than pretty much every other video I've done. I was, I guess, inspired by an event that happened recently to maybe possibly start a relationship advice section of my channel. I don't even know if you guys would be interested in this, but I would love to do it if you are. Kind of like, I guess, an Ask Casey or, you know, something like that, but more so on relationships. And the reason being is that even though I'm only 24, I feel like I've learned a lot about relationships in those 24 years of life. But I guess what this stemmed from was I saw an ex-boyfriend of mine recently that I hadn't seen since we broke up. Which is fine because he's kind of, well, it was not the best relationship for me. And I guess in my mind I had always kind of like hated him a little bit, just a little bit. He didn't treat me very well, I'll be honest, but at the same time I learned so much from that relationship. You know, I learned what I don't want in a guy. I learned what I need in a guy. Little things like that. And I don't know, it's just you can spend your time like hating someone like that, but there's really not a huge point to it. Kind of what I'm trying to get at is I think a lot of my viewers are younger girls. And back when I was a teenager, we didn't have texting or anything, but you know, we talked on Instant Messenger a lot, and if you got a message from someone on AIM from a guy, it was like a really big deal, and it could like make or break your day what he said. And granted, you need to go through relationships, you need to meet people, you need to go out on dates, maybe when you're a little older than like 13. But I just wish that I could tell every girl to not care so much if it doesn't work out the way you want it to with a guy. It shouldn't make or break your entire life. It shouldn't, you know what I mean? It's so tough, especially in the moment. And you know, maybe, I think girls are dating younger than they did back when I was a kid. And you know, you may be going through a hard breakup at the age of 14. But I think like seriously the most important thing in life is for relationship building, which is like a big part of your life, relationships with people. But I think the most important part of that is to learn and grow and not, you know, stay stuck on someone. I don't know. I guess I just had like an epiphany or something about another boy that I have dated who didn't treat me so well either. And whenever I don't think about him, but I know I still am friends with, you know, some of his family members and his friends and things like that. And whenever he comes up or somehow he crosses my mind, I just have like I have a negative connotation associated with him. And that he didn't treat me well, like I said, but that's not really that fair. You know, I shouldn't beat myself up over dating him, which I have done with two different guys. And it's a waste of time. You know, I'm in the best relationship I've ever been in my entire life right now. I literally couldn't be happier. So, you know, I don't like constantly think about how I'm mad that I dated these guys or whatever, but it comes up and it shouldn't bother me. And that's kind of what I wish I could tell girls is like, it's not the end of the world if something doesn't work out. You know, you weren't meant to be together for a reason, and to just try to move on because you can only grow and learn from this. And trust me, trust me, you will find someone that couldn't be any more perfect for you. I just know you will. So that's kind of why I wanted to do like a little advice video or something like that. I feel like I'm a little bit of a seasoned vet. Probably, I'm not a professional, but I feel like I've been in enough relationships and I've gone through practically everything you could go through, trust me, to be able to give advice about anything. I assume that a few of you are probably going through something that I went through, and if, you know, I could give you advice if you wanted to. I don't know. And if anything, if it's something really personal and you don't want me to like address it in a video, message my inbox and I can message you back like that, you know what I mean? But if it is something that you wanted to ask me on this video. I don't even know if you guys would be interested in something like this, but if you are, yeah, just comment in this video and ask me a question, or you can ask me on Twitter, or you can, yeah, like I said, you can message me on YouTube, and just make sure you let me know like you don't want me to talk about this in a video. But if I get enough responses, which hopefully I do, because this is something I'm kind of passionate about. I really, you know, I don't want, you know, my young viewers to be, you know, so sad over a guy for, you know, weeks and months at a time. It's just not worth it. So I really hope that you guys will post some questions, and if I do get enough responses, like I said, I'll post another video and maybe we can see how this goes from there. So I apologize that that was all over the place, but I didn't really think about what I was going to say before I filmed this. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope to hear from you, and I will see you in my next video.